Yeah. Yeah. It's all about the Benjamins, baby. Yeah. It's all about the Benjamins, baby. Yeah. 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 It's all about the Benjamins, baby. Yeah. It's all about the Benjamins, baby.
Hello everybody, thank you all for coming to today's meeting. I'd like to start by introducing the KIND organization. KIND was founded by Daniel Lebetsky in 2004, and our mission is to do the kind thing for our bodies, our taste buds, and the world. We pride ourselves on having high values, and we do this by giving back to our local communities. Every month, we donate $10,000 to a socially responsible organization. And last month, we donated to Maggie Daly's organization, which works to train the underemployed in New Orleans. Since 2004, we've experienced quite a bit of growth. We're now selling in 150,000 stores in the US. We've sold over 458 million bars, and our organization has grown to 500 employees. Our product line has also expanded. We now offer 7 different product lines: the fruit and nut, the nut and spice, the healthy grain bar, the healthy grain and cluster bar, the plus, the strong and kind, and the breakfast bar. And we pride ourselves on having ingredients you can see and ingredients that you can pronounce. As we grow as an organization, we need to focus on maintaining our culture, and this is where we need help.
Team Hammerstone is here to help. As the executive director mentioned, the KIND company is suffering from maintaining their culture as the company expands. Furthermore, we noticed that upon conducting research and interviews, we also found that the company is suffering from brand awareness, specifically with the KIND movement. Oh, thank you. Here's the KIND bar for your KIND act. Thank you. The 3 problems that we evaluated KIND is currently facing includes improving and maintaining a unified culture while keeping the values of the company the same, ensuring effective communication within the corporation and its consumers, as well as improving brand awareness for the company and its products.
The Lewin's 3-step model is a model that successful companies have used to achieve organizational change. The 3 steps include unfreezing the status quo, movement to a desired state, refreezing the new change to make it permanent. The first step is to unfreeze or overcome the difficulties that KIND is having with maintaining their culture while expanding. Another way to overcome these pressures is to find alternatives to improve the brand awareness, which KIND suffers from also. KIND needs to encourage ways to improve their culture and brand awareness and stay away from the restraining forces and actions that make them lose their culture. The second step is to implement the movement or change. Companies that are open to change are able to adopt change faster than companies that are not. KIND needs to be receptive to implementing the change in culture and improving brand awareness. The third step is refreezing the new change to make the change permanent. Once KIND has implemented the changes necessary to improve culture and brand awareness, KIND needs to maintain and enforce the changes so that they can be sustained over time. If KIND does not enforce these changes accordingly, they risk losing their culture as the company expands.
Just like Audrey mentioned, the first problem of the KIND company is to improve and maintain a unified culture while their company keeps their values the same. We would like to suggest that KIND creates annual KIND conferences where a handful of KIND team members from each location gathers together for a 2 or 3 day conference. Invitations will be extended to those team members who participate or initiate in kind projects to promote their company's culture and values. During these conferences, team members will reflect on what the company has done in the past and evaluate both what has promoted and hindered their company's growth. These conferences will provide an incentive for other kind members to want to initiate and participate in their own kind projects to help promote their growth.
Excuse me.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Here's a kind bar for your kind act.
Thank you. The second problem faced KIND and many organizations when expanding is communication. KIND needs to ensure that there are effective communication tools amongst the organization and to the consumers. We suggest creating a more interactive blog. We noticed that KIND does have a blog, but it's vague and it fails to add the events and especially the impact that KIND has in the community. First, we suggest to create a login portal for employees to log in and to ask questions, converse, and interact with one another. For consumers, we suggest the blog is more interactive and update news and different things about the company overall.
We believe that the most vital problem KIND is currently facing is brand awareness. Oh, Jasmine, you forgot your phone. Oh, thank you.
At the end of 2013, they launched a program known as KIND Causes, which they give out $10,000 monthly grants to socially impactful causes. Consumers have the opportunity to vote for which cause KIND will donate to, but due to the fact that this program isn't widely spread, most people are unaware of these supporting acts KIND contributes to society. We interviewed 40 people between the ages of 13 to 55. Participants were asked if they knew anything about KIND's culture, vision, or mission.
No.
We concluded that people knew very little, if nothing, about the company.
I'm familiar with at least one of the bars that they make. I'm sure they make numerous different kinds.
Okay.
There's one specific one that I like. I think it's got like almonds and coconuts in it.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not very familiar with the company in general, but I've tried some other products.
0% of our participants had any idea of what the KIND movement was. We suggest KIND dedicates each bar to a KIND stride they are making in the world. For example, the dark chocolate nut and spice bar, which currently has only food information on it, can have a section on the back that talks about Maggie Daly's initiative, a program that provides aid to unemployed individuals in New Orleans, which KIND donated $10,000 to in October. By KIND showing they're socially responsible on their bars, they can potentially gain more sales.
We believe that if KIND emphasizes how their prices impact the KIND movement and causes, then individuals will be more understanding of why their prices are higher compared to other brands. In addition, we believe that KIND should add additional information on their package that explains how a portion of the purchase will go towards impacting the community. It also gives individuals a do-good feeling knowing that they're purchasing a product from a company that impacts the community positively.
We believe that Michael, who is the executive director for KIND, would be the appropriate individual responsible for implementing our recommendations. Michael, who has been with the company for 7 years, is more knowledgeable of the company and understands the values of KIND. With Michael's experience and commitment, we believe that he would be a great candidate to help implement this change. For our projected outcome, we understand that our recommendations would require a strong collaboration within the KIND organization, but such collaboration would lead to a much more unified culture.
In conclusion, if KIND implements our recommendations, they'll be able to maintain culture and values, and to increase brand awareness to the KIND movement as the company continues to expand. Thank you.